Aries, welcome to your next 72. If you are new to SGL Spiritual Guide and Life, welcome. As you can see, this is a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and be a part of the growth of this channel. Thank you. If you've already subscribed, thank you. Thank you so much. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. All right, Aries. So let's go ahead and get started. So Aries, the channel message that I got for you was you are not alone. And so many changes, okay? Your overall direction is the Ten of Wands, okay? I don't know if someone is being responsible or if someone has burdens or someone's taking accountability, meaning being responsible. So we'll see what comes out, okay? But overall, this is a collective reading in your element, which is fire energy. So if you are a Leo or a Sagittarius, this reading may resonate with you. If you are not a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then you are in a fire sign's house, okay? So Aries, you may be in, that's not what the message was. The message was, the reason why reason why your message status is collective, because it has to do with your element as a fire sign. So Leo and Sagittarius is kind of going through the same thing in this message that I've been channeling. It's kind of like, it's something about the fire. It's about what color the flame is or whatever. I don't know what that means. It's something about the flame. It's something about the fire of what's being ignited here. All right. I am seeing a vehicle, a vehicle melting. It's on, and I'm also seeing a red vehicle. It's in flames, but it's not being consumed. Okay. It's in like a storage, like a garage, but the garage is not attached to anything. It's in the open, like the Ten of Wands. It's in the open. Okay, so I'm getting that you're not alone. People see. I also was channeling pressure. All right. Someone thinks like someone's life is boring. I also channel that someone is being converted. All right. Hopefully that confirms of what kind of converting this is. Okay. And for the most part, someone is changing. All right. I'm not going to take these, but we have the Seven of Wands and we have the Hierophant. So this is Taurus. Okay. Off the bat, this is my assignment card. This is a test, meaning you're not the only one being tested and tried. Okay. If you're feeling like that, that could be the burdens. The Seven of Wands. Now understand that is a fire energy as well. Okay. It's something about I heard drive, but I'm just trying to really, you're bigger than what's trying to be projected, or you're bigger than the situation. It's like you are the bridge. You're the bridge. Oh my gosh. You're the bridge, Aries. You know how they say, I I used to say this a lot. I used to say I don't have burnt bridges, and not any burnt bridges that I'm aware of, right? Because I know I treat people good. So it's like this Seven of Swords is like you're the bridge. And whatever relationships that you have that are broken, there's this sense of in order, it's up to you. If you want to mend those broken pieces, no, things will never be the same. It'll always be the memory, right? And that's all I got for that one. So let me go ahead and put that back, Aries. Maybe that's part of the changes about someone's changing, someone's realizing that someone's looking at the bigger picture. All right. And it's like you're not the only one being awakened to this bigger picture. It's kind of like things that are in common, and that could also be in pertaining to someone being converted. You can just literally be aligning yourself with things that are common instead of being around people, places, or things that shrink you, okay, or make you feel less than, or make you feel like you have to isolate yourself. Yeah, there's a lot of changes going on. All right, I'm gonna pull from the bottom, and then I'm gonna reshuffle and pull from the top. We have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Moon, and we have the Judgment. Okay, what's significant here is this is confirming changes, meaning you're not afraid to show people your flaws and putting in the effort to make things better within yourself. Okay, this is showing me truth. All right. Also, and pertaining to this Eight of Pentacles, it feels like there's a sense of revisiting your true self. For some of you, it's kind of like there's this moment of an alone space, right? And in this alone space with the Moon, which is feminine energy, it causes someone to be in their emotions, right? And I feel like with this Judgment here, the awakening is like, wow, why am I in my emotions, right? That's that alone space of really checking yourself and realizing that you're bigger than your situation, or you being the bigger person. All right, it's like seeing clarity, the Ace of Swords. Like there's no doubt about it that no one can tell you that you've changed. No one can tell you that you do see the truth. No one can tell you that you're either too emotional or not emotional. It's like it feels like a meeting place. All right. Now let's go ahead and pull from the top. We have the Queen of Pentacles, confirming responsibility. We have the Hangman. This is definitely someone that could be seen as naive, or someone is naive. This could also mean that someone could be a child, or someone is acting childish, okay? But I really feel like this also could be a person who, is like very cheerful, but like they're a good person to be around when they're in a cheerful space. Okay, this person could be going through identity crisis, or if it's not identity crisis, it's like I don't know, Aries, if I was talking about a shift in your last next 72, but it was a zodiac sign. This is a shift. We have the King of Wands here, a fire energy. The Hangman is air energy, and then we have earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very responsible, okay, reliable, all right. This King of Wands, it feels like this King of Wands, whoever this King of Wands, whoever this Hangman is, I'm really feeling like this, even though this Queen of Pentacles is responsible, there's a lot of flaws about this Queen of Pentacles that are behind the scenes, Aries. And I feel like that's what's being played in position right now. So it's kind of like you can be the bigger person in the next 72 and make the necessary changes that needs to be made, or you can allow it to be an illusion. Whatever you decide, the truth will always be in control. All right. All right, let's go ahead and see what you need to acknowledge or what it is you need to speak up about in the next 72. Feels a little complicated, but it's not. It's all about if you want to be complicated in the next 72, or you may feel like you may feel like someone is complicated, and I feel like that could be the change, you know. So someone is being complicated in the next 72. All right. Aries, let's go ahead and see what you need to acknowledge about. I'm going to pull some feminine words, and then I'm going to pull some masculine words. Okay. And see what comes out. This is feminine words. Whatever this is, yes. Okay, if you have, look at very responsible. It says you're not jealous, you're in love. Become an influencer. Okay. Feminine words, yes. Okay. Very responsible, confirming the Queen of Pentacles. Is not jealous, you're in love, is definitely the Hangman energy. Become an influencer is definitely the Ten of Wands. Okay, let's go ahead and look at, maybe this may feel like something is far at reach, and you're having to make the necessary changes to look at that change to and then we have work to manifest what it is that you're trying to manifest in the next 72. All right, masculine words, Aries. What is this? It says volunteered. Okay, and we have unraveled. Ooh, see, you are not alone. This unravel is confirming you are not alone, and then it's just like you put in the work. All right. So watch the change. This volunteered, I feel that's what I'm saying. This converted energy. It's really feeling like someone is realizing that. I don't want to speak too soon. Let's see what you need to acknowledge or speak about in the next 72 Aries. Because we have calculated. This is giving me High Priestess, meaning someone plays both sides. Someone's playing both sides here. All right. You may be feeling like someone's lying, but the truth is very clear. It's like no one can manipulate the truth in the next 72. No matter how hard someone says the sky is what is a weird color that someone can say the sky is? The sky is, I don't know, opal. Well, no. Okay. I'm silly. I said opal. Let's say let's just use something else. Let's just say they say that the cloud is pink. But, yeah, but we know there can be pink clouds, just depending on, the sunset or whatever. Anyway, what I'm referring to is, all right, say someone says the clouds are yellow, right? And everyone can see that the clouds are white. It's like the truth is in your face, but someone is being, with the hangman, someone is being naive. Okay, you're not the only one going through this, Aries. Let's see what it says. Go see some shit, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you. So yeah, that can also confirm rebel energy if someone's stepping out of the box, because like I said, there's someone looking on the outside and not knowing what's going on behind the scenes, or they're thinking that someone is alone, um, or someone is isolating themselves. But really, the person is bigger than their situation. So it's kind of like, say you live in a small town, right? And you're into poetry, right? But there isn't any venues or establishments that support that. You would have to drive really, really far to get to be able to entertain yourself. But the culture that you're interested in is just the environment that in common that makes you cheerful. It doesn't feel like it's available. So once someone does the work, then they find out that Aries was never alone. Aries was participating in things in common, but in the only way that they were able to be able to do so. All right. Let's go ahead and look at challenges and obstacles, Aries. So for some people who are not interested in what Aries is interested, some people may think it's boring, right? I feel like that could be what the converting energy is. It's like someone's trying to change Aries, or Aries, you may be feeling like you're trying to change someone else. But whoever is trying to be changed is bigger than the situation, and that's the truth. Oh goodness, yes. Between both worlds, this is giving me the High Priestess energy. Look at that, and milk and honey. But we're just going to go ahead and take one, meaning between both worlds is someone has experienced the lows of the lows and the highs of the highs, meaning someone who would be classified and be judged as aka a bum can walk in the room with billionaires and blend in with the crowd just by being simple. All right. And then the same person can walk out of that atmosphere and not change their clothes and still blend in with the lows. Okay. This is that milk and honey between both worlds. And look at that. Behind that is Serpent Deputy. All right. So there's a lot of changes going on in different realms pertaining to you. It's kind of like I'm hearing the war, the battle. I heard war, but the battle was won on your behalf. I'm also getting that someone doesn't feel like they're at use. That's going to change. Okay, that's going to change. And pertaining to what tools you can utilize in the next 72, pertaining to this between both worlds, this is basically confirming to you. Look at inner wisdom. Don't forget where you come from. There's different aspects of everything that you've learned throughout life to this point that you can merge together that will complete you to take you to your next level or your next phase. especially in the next 72. We have, you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom, and take appropriate actions without delay. That's definitely confirming the Ace of Swords as well, Aries, for the next 72. Let's go ahead and look at possible foolishness, and that could also be the burden within the Ten of Wands that people are not seeing, that there's this willingness, but I feel like the burden is the truth not being bluntly directed. I feel like there's this, like I said, with the moon, with the illusion or whatever, it's like someone's being responsible. And then you have, I'm trying to put the cards back where they were. Where was this Hangman? It was in the first deck. It was with this one. Yeah, because we had the illusion with, wait a minute, was the Hangman with E, wait, wait a minute. Yeah, it was like this. This was your pre-spread in the beginning. So there is a sense of this illusion. Someone is responsible here. Someone is responsible. No, it was this way. Because, no, it wasn't. I can't remember. I apologize, Aries. I can't remember the order that it came in. So I can't reflect on it. All right. Yeah, someone could be a Debbie Dahmer, whatever you call it. It's like someone makes someone feel very, very cheerful. That's what that Hangman energy is, right? Someone makes someone very, very cheerful to make them sad. And I don't think that's not cool. That's a form of manipulation and control. Remember I said in the beginning that there was this energy of being converted. I think that's a tactic that's being used in the next 72. Rebel energy, what did it say? It says go see some shit, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you. So that feels like a challenge here between both worlds. Are you going to go backwards or are you going to go forward? Because if you go backwards, it's more so of just playing in your shadow energy or tapping into your shadow energy, just entertaining low vibrational energies, and as well as birthing. But be mindful of being consumed shadow energy. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing Walking Dead. Yeah. The Libra energy is balancing this between both worlds, but this is definitely the High Priestess, feminine energy, meaning the High Priestess doesn't mind being dark. It's kind of like a person that you would never expect to do some foul ass shit, and that's the truth. And I feel like that's a truth that you are already aware of people who are foul. I don't know what you call them, vultures. Okay, Four of Wands. My grandmother used to call them, it's a type of bird that just feeds off of the dead. I think it's a vulture. I know that's one of them, but there's another bird that's darker than a vulture in shadow energy. But by nature, they only feed off of carcasses, right? So it's a sense of being mindful of your higher and your lower self, because if it feels like you already know that shadow, like it's like someone knows that they can lose themselves at any moment. And what I'm saying is kind of like, have you ever heard that saying, Aries, where they say it's like someone asks you a question, and the question is, "Yo, Aries, what happened to the old you?" And it's the response of, "Shit, they killed the old me." That's what that looks like. So that's the obstacle of staying alive. All right. Let's look at shadow energy. Oh, shadow foolish energy is the Four of Wands. That's what I'm saying. It's entertaining shadow energy. It's like someone's language is being misinterpreted, but someone is successful of getting what they want. It could be someone's energy. Like I said, there's someone who, as bad as I want to say conniving, there's this energy of a person who, I don't want to say play games, because this is something that a talent that they have where they get what they want. That could be that converting energy as well. Be mindful if you do get in a boring space of understanding why you're bored. Or are you choosing to be bored? All right. Because I feel like, look at that, the Four of Wands in shadow energy. Yeah, this feels like someone's being converted into their shadow energy, and in the open, it's kind of like as if something havoc happens, an unexpected event happens, and it causes someone to be greatly angered or very impulsive, to where that moment of, I don't care anymore. Be mindful of the I don't care energy. Okay, you are not alone. Like I said, it was your status of your reading is a collective energy within fire energy, meaning Leo and Sagittarius. There are some going through the same exact thing, Aries. I'm sad, sorry to say this, but being unapologetically that you don't care, it's not working in the next 72. Something is a bit in a bigger picture here, because that hangman is either childish, or it is a child, or someone is simply naive. Okay, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Possibly, let's look at feminine energy, because the Fool is a wild card, and it can go in any direction. That's what I'm saying. It's like someone already knows the truth, and you're bigger than the situation. And whoever this other person is, it's like 1 minute they're cool, and 1 minute it's like, damn, what happened? What did I do to you? Let's look at feminine energy. Someone is trying to take advantage of someone because they think they lack the experience, and they don't understand that this person is bigger than the experience. We have the Nine of Materials here. You could be Sagittarius. That's your number. That's your house. All right. It also deals with sharing wisdom here. This is giving me like, oh, so Aries, how do you keep what is your beauty tricks? I feel like someone wants to know all the secrets, but to use it for their own self here. But I'm really trying to understand what the so many changes is. It's like someone, it doesn't even matter, because it's like you can get consumed by your higher self, and you can get consumed by your shadow self. That's why there's this need to be bound. You have to balance the two. You know, it's like you're having a good day, and then something unexpected happens, and you're bigger than the picture, so you control that shadow energy. But that shadow energy had to happen in order for you to elevate higher. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be that dramatic. See, foolish energy. You were successful. So it's like that convert turns into a positive, but it balances itself out, because we have calculated here. Negative and positive. Masculine energy. Logic. Let's go ahead and look at masculine energy. Goodness gracious, I'm going to show you what Leo, the Strength. We have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, yeah, someone's playing mind games in the next 70. Someone's playing mind games in the next 72. The Queen of Pentacles, because the Queen of Pentacles is responsible. All right, and then we have the World. That's letting me know that this is a test that you've already completed before, so that's why you're able to see it. That's why it's like you've already experienced it, giving me that energy. Like you're aware of what's coming towards you or what's happening in the next 72. Whew. Some of you are being successful of having your own personal experience. All right, the Hermit Virgo is in masculine energy. I told you that there's a child because the Hangman came out in your pre-spread. Okay, and I feel like someone's inner child is the big picture, and I feel like someone's inner child is what balances. That's the tool that you can utilize in the next 72 is being youthful. If you're older and you don't look young, it's all about the spirit of being youthful, doing the things that you like to do. The example I like to say is like, if you like to go roller skating, go roller skating. If you like to draw, draw. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at romantic oracles, Aries. Yeah, someone tries to make someone's life upside down, but it doesn't work. We have inner wisdom here. There's pressure. Someone's being pressured. All because whoever thinks that someone's life is boring and it is not. All right. It says, let your friends help, Aries, in the next 72. It says, ask for and accept support from others. All right. You may be feeling like in the next 72, like we did see the World in masculine energy, and the Queen of Pentacles was in reverse with the Strength card. And basically that's saying like someone's like, no, I don't want to help anyone that took advantage of me, but I feel like you're being the bigger person. Okay. If someone's asking for your help, you're being the bigger person. Other than that, if you need help, let others help you. Aries in the next 72, because you're not alone. If you need help, you're not alone. All right. And that could be the simple little changes that's helping is allowing people to come in. All right. Because naive also means someone who actually lacks the experience, even though you're working on yourself or you're focused on something or you need help with something. It's basically saying you lack the wisdom and experience, and it's time to allow people to come in to assist you. So there is this sense of having this huge awakening and saying like, no, I understand that I acting childish, right? Someone could admit that, right? That you're acting childish. And this is the King of Wands. This represents boundaries for me. You're just being more firm and stern, right? All to prevent this illusion. All right. Some of you are not wanting to be emotional, or you don't want to operate in your feminine energy because your own emotions can lie to you sometimes. All right. And reason why I say it can lie to you sometimes is because when we are impulsive, right? Quick reaction, then being logic before the reaction, it can cause us to be in our emotions that we didn't need to stir up. And majority of the areas are going to be very successful of maintaining your emotions. All right. I remember talking about in the beginning of your reading, as I shuffle behind the scenes, there's something about a flame. And I don't know, something about a flame. All right, let's see what's going on behind the scenes, Aries, for the next 72. All right, we have self-love. Love that. See, I was telling you, like, on the outside, there's a certain group of people who think that certain Aries are boring and they are enjoying life. Self-love. Oh, let's go ahead. Or this is what someone's working on. In the next 72, we have incident. Yeah. This definitely is giving me that naive energy. And I feel like someone's being read incorrectly. Okay. This could be someone who's never had a parent figure, or they're never experienced affection, because we have the Four of Wands here. Meaning it's like this is confirming between both worlds, but this is foolish energy. Foolish energy is still connected to shadow energy, right? If you're operating in foolish energy, but you can also be like, how do I explain it, Aries? It's like if it's in foolish energy and there is no foolish energy and you're in your higher self, it's more so like now it's starting to feel like you being unapologetically, being successful of keeping your drive up, being successful when it comes with communicating with people, right? Making things very clear, all right, straight to the point. Because we did have the King of Wands. We have happening now. So so many changes are happening right now, Aries. Okay. So understand that you are not alone. And then we have friend. Okay. Let me pick up these other ones. Let's go ahead and shed light on your reading, and then we will see what your angel guide wants you to know, and we will conclude with the affirmation. So what's going on behind the scenes? We have friend, happening now, incident, and self-love. I think, that's what it is. Some of you Aries, if you show openly the self-love that you're giving yourself, it's going to attract healthy people and things of your interest that are of good. And then we have incident. Someone could be trying to bring up or someone's trying to poke at you. Okay. When I say poke at you, it's kind of like take you out of your element. You're not the only one that this person is doing it to. Okay. It feels like they may have a list. I'm hearing prospect. It's kind of like someone that, a black book, you know what I mean? They just go down the list. Okay. Anywho, as for some of the Aries, shed some light on Aries for the next 72 in wisdom. Something about that inner wisdom. It says, who or what is triggering you? All right. Because when I was channeling what I was just saying, I was like, what? And look at that. See, when you trust what you're supposed to deliver, you know what I mean? I myself I'm learning, like, when I'm being guided to do something, I'm like, okay, let me just do this. And then it works out, compared to being like, nah, my mind playing tricks on me, right? And then it's like, dang it, I knew I should have went with my first instinct. But it's not all the time. You'll know, Aries. You'll know. All right. You'll know. I know. I feel like there's a cross watcher, and it's like, I know you really want me to talk about this behind the scenes, but this is not a behind the scenes reading. This is next 72. So far, we went over rebel energy. See, when I first start, I will either tell you about the overall energy, which is the 10 of Wands, okay, which deals with responsibility, also burdens and accomplishments, okay. Because I believe, anyway, and then I'll show you a pre-spread if I'm being guided to do so. And then we'll look at rebel energy, what you need to acknowledge or speak about, okay? Rebel energy, you can be in rebel energy in your higher or your lower self. But for the most part, it's just more so of, that's your energy, Aries. Just, But anyway, then we look at challenges and obstacles and what tools you can utilize. Then we pull your goddess oracle, which is inner wisdom. Then we look at foolish energy, if there is some. And then we look at shadow energy, which is the Four of Wands. So this is letting me know, confirming to me that you are definitely going to be in your higher self. Two negatives equal a positive. All right. And then we have feminine energy, the Nine of Materials. And then we have the Hermit here, masculine energy. And then romantic oracles, which I reference in pertaining to you. I'm serving you, Aries. Okay. A self, but you can fill in the blank of the title or the label, whether it's dating, courting, common law, significant other, partner, sugar daddy, sugar mama, husband, wife, divorce. I don't know. Okay, but I'm referencing to self-love. And then we'll go behind the scenes. Okay, and then we'll shed light. And now we're getting ready to see what your angel guide wants you to know or do in the next 72. Just wanted to let you know. So yeah, some of you guys been waiting for me to do behind the scenes, and I have not been guided to do so just yet. Okay. All right. Someone really feels like someone's a friend here. All right. What message? Oh, it says do the work. I'm going to take both of them. It says do the work and trust the universe. All right. So let's read do the work, Aries. You're not alone. Do the work. Okay. That's what the changes is. Okay. Whew. All right. Aries, if you're wondering whether to move forward or not, this card is messaging you from your angels to continue on. Okay. Let's look at trust and what does that say? Trust the universe. That's what it says. It says there is no such thing as chance. All is well. Okay. A lot's going on in your reading, Aries. Let's go ahead and pull your affirmation. All right, affirmation for Aries. It says, I deserve a happy relationship. Beautiful. That's your next 72, Aries. Don't forget, love is kind. Love is genuine. Gentle. I was getting ready to say genuine. Hey, that's a new one. Love is kind. Love is gentle. And that is you and I.